Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and this is the Citadel, and we're hanging here in Westhill and probably going to be working just outside of it again. We took some time on the last stream to work on this area here and try to do a little bit of landscaping, just kind of gentle planning, that kind of stuff. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to continue, but we're going to do some more over here. We can see it looks very kind of Minecraft generation, kind of very vanilla. And this actually gets a little bit taller here than I think I want it to be. And I think I'd like to see this bank here beyond that. So we'll see what we can do. So another chill stream here on the Citadel for those that are here for it. CJ, Kel, Cosmic, good to see you. Blast Jordan, Bam Bam. Been a while, Bam Bam. Hope you're having a good day. Right, so you can see we have this bank over on the other side, but this gets quite tall. I don't mind that there's a small retaining wall here. I don't want it to be this big. I think I want it to be a little bit lower. And so I think we'll just start by picking some spots to start carving this down. I think the easiest thing is going to be to maybe go along here and see what would make sense along this side. Because we've got this space here that's all kind of janky and broken. But then this, I don't think I've really done much with this here. It looks like these basically stop, or they don't really have much care applied to them. This is actually not bad. It's about here maybe that it starts to be not great. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even think this is very good here. It makes a big S curve, and I think I'd rather smooth this out. So what we can do here, no, it's this one. Okay, so just to the left of the tree. The lead salesman is here. Yeah, I'm going to ignore the lead salesman. We're going to be working far enough away from him that I don't think it's going to be a pain in the butt. We'll get some of that. We'll get... Might need some wood. And I don't think I'll need any stone, but I might need some dirt. By the way, I'm using a new setup today. I've switched everything over to OBS Studio, including my Stream Deck for Minecraft. So if you can or can't hear the break music, if you can or can't hear the game, like if you can't hear rockets, then let me know. I'll need to make some adjustments. But right now, I've got everything coming in on a separate line. So or a virtual line with a plugin for OBS Studio. Yeah, so we're going to move this stuff. Game sound heard. Music at the start of the stream was also working. Perfect. Good stuff. You can see what I'm trying to do here is pull this down around the corner this way a little bit. And we'll probably end up pulling that one a little bit too. That does look a little bit funny. So we'll take these two away. I just need some more coarse dirt. I really don't know what we're going to be doing with this open space. I'll have to come to that later. That tree might not be staying there either. Baxy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, so you can see kind of what I'm doing here, kind of smoothing things a little bit. That might have even been a little bit too sharp. Probably continue that on a little bit. I think, yeah, see, this is where I've got to consider what's happening down below. That should help. Cosmic Dancer used 100 bits. Notification sounds are not working. Oh. I guess I'd have to put those on a separate thing. I can hear them. That would have to be on, how would I'm not even sure how I would do that. Because they're tied to the desktop. Unless there's a sound option in the alerts for OBS Studio. Does anybody that use OBS Studio in chat know how to get Streamlabs alerts to have audio? Edward Eric, thanks very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm going to take this down a little bit too. And that still looks fine, I think. I do my alerts through a browser source. I believe that's what I've done. I think that's what my alerts are. Twitch leaderboard, borderline alerts. Let me just check to see if this has got audio properties on it. Yeah, they don't seem to have any option for audio. It's because I'm not capturing my desktop audio anymore. I'm only copying per application. I guess I could capture an OBS, like if I capture OBS. So if I did a quick, so AAC beta, that might be it. And we'll do, oh, I see it. I can't do it for OBS, which makes sense because I guess that would, like loop back on itself. That doesn't work. Make a redstone beacon to summon mini packs and their OPS knowledge. That's funny. That's good. All right, so this is looking pretty smooth. I like the shape of the river. We might actually push this out a little bit because we really run out of room here. I think what we're going to do is we'll take a look at what we can do up here. That's 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. So this is what can get creative. This doesn't have to go that way. This can start to curve out and go back in that direction. But I think what I need to do is yeah, this needs to get pushed back by, I think, a little bit. And then just built up little bits around here. It's a pretty steep bank. That looks okay. Right, so that's all something we can change as we go. If you can still hear it, that's the most important thing for now. We can play the sounds in our heads. Yeah, I mean, I can hear it. I guess what I really need to do is I need to take a look at the side of this river. I think the river itself is fine. It's just that this cliff is pretty steep, which is fine. I just don't think I want it to be quite so high. What I'll probably do is just mimic what we've got going on down here. Probably the easiest way to do this is just replace it all with dirt and grass for now. Obviously, I've lit up that cave, but I'm not sure. Is OBS easier than Streamlabs? No. Is it better than Streamlabs? Yes. There are options and things. The thing that I find tricky is that, of course, you're dealing with a lot of plugins. And so the plugins are written by a bunch of different people, some of whom are better at instructions and GUI than others. So it can be kind of like a hard thing to learn. Actually, I don't know if I've done the other side of this river. That feels a little bit better. So I'm just going to go ahead and make the riverbank bend a little bit here. I'm okay with this being a little bit wider here. Maybe we'll come in by 2. Man, rainy here in Halifax and Dartmouth and rainy in Minecraft. You just can't escape it today. Actually, I guess that can stay like that, can it? Rain in the UK as well. CJ is saying I find OBS runs smoother for myself than Streamlabs desktop, but the learning curve is probably 6 to 1, half dozen to the other 75% of people. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, you have to be a little bit more tech savvy, or at least be able to use your YouTube search skills, you know, to find the kind of solutions that you want with, you know, tutorials and things, which is how I did it. It's not like I'm, you know, a brainiac. I also, Cosmic mentioned mini packs earlier, and mini packs helped me out quite a bit with their existing knowledge of OBS, so that helped. But even then, it was hard for them to explain it to me over Discord. Like, it's not the most intuitive thing. Can't just leave stuff like that lying around. I don't know whether to seal this up or leave it. So this is the one that I want to connect. So we're going to back this up a bit. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to try to get this top tier that we have here with the road to connect to a line on that hill, so that we have one contour that kind of goes around the whole place. You can sort of see what I did. We'll refine this more when we put some grass and stuff on it, but for now, let's fill this in. And all of this is just in the idea of removing some basic eyesores from the approach to Westhill. So as you're walking along this north road heading into town, I wanted to remove the stuff that looks kind of, you know, like Minecraft default generation from, I want to say, like 3 or 4 versions ago, like 1.14, 1.16, something like that. I don't remember exactly when we generated these chunks. We've been building in this area for 2 years, but that I could have generated the chunks a long time before that, because I would have scoped out the area too. Still not sure what to do about that cave. I guess we can just leave it. That, or I can remove the torches and just let zombies and skeletons spawn down here, and then that way they won't spawn on the surface. That could be good. No, I can't leave it. I have to have all the ore. I'm a little jealous of some of the people that have started their own 1.20 single player playthroughs. I was watching their survival guide, you know, keeping up with what Pixorvis is doing, and there's a couple of other people that are playing modded series and stuff, and I really wish that I had not necessarily that start over thing, but like I'd like to have the freedom of tasks, I think, is what I'm jealous of, and switching gears and doing different things. So that's why I'm out here doing landscaping and some very simple stuff, just because I feel like that's where my brain is at right now. Secret mob cave, yeah, right? You can see where I started to do some other landscaping over there where it hasn't quite been finished up yet. So I think we're going to probably take the top 2 layers off of this. I'm trying to think about what we might be able to see from the road here. At least the top 2. At least the top 2 layers. Well, 3 actually, because I didn't even know about this. I thought I saw water down there for a second. I was like, what is going on? That might be enough. Don't know. I mean, collecting all the things saves me all the trips back and forth to the shulker boxes in the storage system. If I keep on collecting all the dirt that I'm digging up, plus I've got nowhere to put it. So if I keep it, I can continue to work on it. Yeah, probably at least one more. I guess I should probably work from the other side as well. Because this doesn't feel all that natural. It feels a little bit better, but then it needs to get cut off here, I think. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That might be a little bit too round. So basically I'm just kind of taking this hill and squishing it, making it flatter and rounder. Hey, look, it's a grass pig. Isn't that all pigs? Aren't all pigs default grass pigs? I was watching the modded series that I think it's called New Life. Folks, a bunch of folks are playing, and I like that there's, you know, options out there, and it would be fun to have some texture packs in Westhill for like having a bunch of different colored pigs and different color cows. Not like the fancy cows that drop like flowers and stuff, but just like having, you know, brown cows and gray cows and white cows. So really, I'm just trying to cut this back so it has the right kind of levels. All I'm doing is just measuring about 2 or 3 back on each level. So obviously a lot of this is going to have to come down. You want the fancy flower cow? Yeah, I can imagine that. I like the idea of having some more quirky, fantastical things like that in the game. I think it's just a fun way to add some stuff to Minecraft. So here it's a little bit more steep. Then we go back around. Keep it a little bit more shallow, just so it's not all the same. So you can start to see the layers coming in a little bit. I want to look for some resource packs when you move to 1.20, some fun armor texture packs or something like that. That would be kind of cool, actually. I could see myself adding like a data pack or a texture pack where, like, if you collect all of the, I don't know, insert armor trim here that's a little challenging to get. Like, let's say something from an ocean monument or something in the end. And for maybe us on the server, we could have different looks associated with different armor trims. So rather than just a texture pack, it's like a texture pack that has some gameplay attached. So like if you want to have a tuxedo, if you want to have a wizard outfit, then you have to go and get the armor trim, you know, set. And but I don't know how to do that myself, so I'd have to try to find a data pack that would do it. Door Corp, welcome in. Thanks very much for the Prime sub. Outcast01 rating with a party of 1. Appreciate you bringing over the viewers. Hope you had a good stream. What were we up to on Twitch today? Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. Mute button success. Now, some of these I could leave. I could leave some of the stone here. That could be interesting. And then make the rest grass. Outcaster on 1, more aimless wandering. Sounds like you were looking for armor trim. Or perhaps Cherry Grove? Modded 118 aimless wandering. I see. What mod pack are you running? It could be a good thing to do. I agree, Outcast or Scotsman. I think you can get a good lay of the land by just walking around, you know, looking at different things, maybe taking some screenshots if you like areas. Whoops. All right, so now this looks like it's pushed a little bit too far back, so maybe we need to scrape this back a little bit. We're slowly but surely getting there. I think I might want to take that top layer off. This could all be too steep. Yeah. Oh, your own mod pack. Very cool. How's that going? We are full. Actually, these can go in here. So nice to be able to be this organized in this stage of the game. It makes, you know, dumping inventory and doing stuff like that so much easier. What are people's favorite ways to remove big pieces of land when they have to? I could set up a beacon, but my shovels are pretty good. It only gets slow when we have to do stone. Yeah, taking out the grass reminds me of me flattening out the modern city. Unfortunately, with the modern city, we had to flatten the whole area because it's so difficult to make city streets look like they go up and downhill in Minecraft. So we decided to flatten out a lot of it. I'm still going to have some hills, but they're going to be heavily constructed. They're going to look like on-ramps or bridges or things like that. So I think we'll have to start with, I guess, the next ring. Did another one just spawn in? Like, did he just disappear and then pop over there? You find the process of removing a lot of blocks in Minecraft relaxing. I like the simplicity of the task. I think it's kind of nice sometimes to log in and have just like one thing to do. And Minecraft makes it a very easy task to do. So it's still very square over here. Should be able to round this out now. Probably will be more like a kidney bean shape. And I guess we'll push this back here. You're going to be in my face all day. This is not going to last. No one saw anything. Free heads. I don't need them. I've already got dozens. Where do I have other stuff? I don't know what I would need the leads for. I'm sure I've got a stack of them already somewhere. We're making a dent in this netherite shovel, which is surprising. Right, so in order to do that side, we're gonna have to do some more riverscaping, I think, along here. So this stays pretty steep, I think. Although it feels a little bit straight. Seems like the easiest thing to do is just kind of run along the top and sort of chop things down as you go. Maybe along here we can start to widen it out a little bit like we did here. Delara, hello. We are landscaping just here to the northeast outside of Westhill. And really, again, all it is for anybody just coming in is this road here coming in. This was very... there was a jagged cave here. There's a bunch of stuff going on there. So at least now it feels a little bit more natural. I missed some stone down here though. That's an intentional rock. I'm trying to leave that there on purpose. Really what I should be doing is focusing on the contours and just not worry about features until later, but sometimes you get bored of placing grass. So all of this is going to get, or not all of it, but most of it is going to get moved, I think. I heard a witch in the cave. Maybe that'll help with mob spawns. MDog95 subscribing at tier 1. 22 months. Thanks ever so much, MDog. Appreciate that. Could someone that's in my Discord maybe put out a feeler in the general chat about how and where to add OBS sounds for Streamlabs notifications? They are browser sources. That would be awesome. Maybe we can get some information from the hive mind over the stream and I can make some adjustments. Cosmic is on the job. Cool. Thank you. You've not got them switched on like you can't hear the sounds? You keep them silent? I like hearing them myself. I don't know whether it's a good or a bad thing that they happen in stream. I guess it would be, you know, it would, if you're watching a VOD or something, it would draw someone's attention to say, oh, look how generous and cool that person is with the sound, you know? The overlays have an added layer, but I don't have the sound play. Yeah, I've got the added layer. Actually, I really don't like the way that I've got it set up. I need to, the animations that I purchased from Nerd or Die, they're cool, but controlling them is very difficult. And that could have been just a Streamlabs thing, but I tried looking at Stream Elements, and man, that UI is hot garbage. So I decided to stick with the way that Streamlabs does it, but it's still not the most customizable thing. It's mostly that they don't play all in the same position, and sometimes they overlap one another. It might be different now that I have OBS Studio. I might have to look into like how to control that. But the major problem, of course, is just finding the time to sit down and do it all, right? Yeah, so a good chunk of this is going to have to come out, I think. Where did I leave off? Oh, way back here. Break time when ready, says Cosmic. Thanks very much. Looks like the sun's going to be going down soon, so I'll try to time it so that I can just do that while it's dark. Right, so this one is going to be a level, solid level all the way around. I think we're slowly getting there. There's still a straight edge here somewhere that I keep on seeing. What's down the bottom? Right here. Cool. For folks that are new to the channel, we are going to take a break. I do this about once an hour. It gives me a chance to refresh my water, give a stretch. You should do the same, and maybe even grab a friend. We're trying to grow the channel always, so bringing in new eyeballs is a great way to do that. I'll be back in just a few minutes. right in time for sunrise. So I think what I can do is I can make a couple of adjustments here in OBS now that I'm back in my the scene collection, or the live section of it. Get rid of some extra stuff here. All right, let's see if I go to alerts. And properties. Nope, that's not it. And then we do monitor only, monitor and output. That'll take care of, I think, things like follows. Monitor on output. And that should, I think. Thanks, Minipacks and MDog in my Discord for the help. Appreciate it. I guess we have to wait for someone to follow. And then we'll find out. Cosmic Dancer used 100 bits. Thanks very much, Cosmic. Appreciate that. Was that heard across the interwebs? Scotsman UK gifting a tier 1 sub to the community, and that went to Yanni. Hey, that's cool. I didn't see you come in, Yanni. The bits did not work, but the gift sub did. Okay. So I must have to add these individually. That's fine. I know how to fix it now. It just adds a lot of audio stuff that I wasn't planning on dealing with. Cheers and bits, monitor and output. Yeah. That should all work now. I hope. I'll have to mess around with the way that they're displayed in OBS later. You know what helps to not actually mute the tab when listening for sounds? You had me muted. That'll do it. Bits test 2.0 from Scotsman UK with 100 bits, and apparently that worked. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I don't have a way of really testing that because, of course, if I'm monitoring stuff on my end, then I hear it, but like I can't tell if the stream hears it when I'm offline. You have to some of the stuff you have to test like live. No other way to do it. I think that this just as a single row all the way around. And then these are 2 back. A lot of diorite here. Don't use that at all. And this is why I always have so much coal, is because I can't help myself. It has to be collected. I think I've got almost a stack of coal just from this landscaping job the last 2 streams. Like, it's so easy to get a hold of. Secretly, this is just a fantastic way to get more bits and subs. Well, thank you. I know you're joking, but I appreciate the... I'm not that clever. That's not how I operate. And honestly, I mean, if I was trying to get people to subscribe to the channel and join the Discord, what I would say is you should check out Patreon. Patreon's one of the most affordable ways to support the stream and join the Discord. And it renews automatically. You don't have to do it on your own. You can just sign up and let her go. Starting to feel a little bit better. It does get very steep by the river, though. All right, so this is probably going to be coming in a bit. And this top part will just kind of do on its own. Maybe we'll start here. Hopefully this will all come together and make it easy to design the road that has to kind of go up over the other side of this. Guess we'll keep the top part here. I mean, well, not the stone part, but am I going to do something with the sunflowers? I mean, maybe. The problem with sunflowers, of course, is that they only face one direction. So I might do like a sunflower farm or part of a sunflower farm, but I'd have to do it in a way that they all face the right way. Coal blocks, there's nothing close to coal blocks because of the saturation. Yeah, I can see that. Like not the coal ore block, but the actual coal, like if you make a block of coal. I've used them before, but I think in the nether they're just, I think I've used them in the nether just because for like dark shadow blocks. So until this kind of all grows up, we're not really going to see the contours that I've made. It's hard to see on the map, of course, because of the way that the shadows work on it. We've definitely smoothed it out, though. I still don't know how we're going to handle this road. I guess maybe this retaining wall is just too big. This needs to get cut back, maybe. I need to go get under Shulker box and dump some stuff in here. I have a sunflower field, says Cosmic, but because of the way that they face, it looks weird next to the tulip field. Yeah, that's the problem that I have too. We are running out of the extra room. Got lots of room down here, though. Well, I say lots. Some. Oh, we don't have any more room in there. Interesting. Well, that's all deep slate. More of those. Lead, sticks, bones. And I need another shulker. I think I remember everything goes. was keeping the string, so maybe we'll just make a new one. Put it there. I wonder how much bamboo we have now. So almost 2.5 stacks in each. No, these ones are still getting favored because they're probably being run over with more. And then we have slight loss, but that's fine. So that's not bad. That's like 8 stacks. It gets pretty compressed though, if I'm not mistaken. So when you're making bamboo wood out of it in 1.20, you lose quite a bit. I feel like if they're going to limit the variation of the face of the sunflower, they should at least do a height variation or something. Yeah, that's true too. I just wish, I understand that sunflowers always face like a certain direction in real life, like they face the sun sort of deal, but like just let us, it's a video game. Just let us face, when you put a sunflower down, have it face the way that you are, like towards you. That way if you turn in another direction, it'll just go the same way that signs work. Like just, the technology's in the game. Just do it, you know? I have to take all this down anyway. Three, 2, 1. That should work. Whoops. What I'll do is I'll probably hit this with some bone meal afterwards, just to like make it not so bland. We've had to break a lot of grass, so it doesn't look like it's naturally generated anymore. This is the only part when you get into big chunks of stone like this where you think like, maybe I should have taken the time to set up a beacon, but I feel like it'll take less time to just mine this out with a netherite pick than it would be to go get a beacon, set it all up just for this one little bit. I use them when I clear a lot more land, that's for sure. Honestly, I don't use them so much for mining. It's just nice to have a speed boost. Like if you're shoveling dirt, you can insta-mine dirt with just regular shovels sometimes. Well, not regular, but like enchanted shovels. You don't need haste from a beacon for dirt, but you can use the speed from a beacon to really increase the rate at which you can remove layers of dirt. I did that in the modern city. Change the direction of the cartography table. Yeah, no, I think all of those. I've been saying that for, I want to say, years on the spawn chunks. Like, those blocks should be directional. Like, that is exactly how that should go. Those blocks should absolutely be directional, depending on how you're facing, all that stuff. I think I'm actually going to fill in that cave. I don't think it's going to be worth hearing zombie noises all the time. I didn't bring any torches. Oh, I did. They were in my shulker box. Whoops. I thought it might be good to have zombies spawning down here and reduce the amount that would be spawning on the surface, but I neglected to think about how we'd have to listen to them the whole time. What I should be doing this with is dirt, honestly. Oh well. Something that I never have done in Minecraft is do like a cave setup. I thought about doing that for my sci-fi build. It's just like dig into a cave somewhere. Just do a whole bunch of farms and like laboratories and stuff. But I think with sci-fi, I'd want to be able to do some stuff outside as well. Kind of like what I like what Etho did in his playthrough, where he just made like a really cool just cave that's kind of like, you just add on to it, you just kind of keep on going. Takes a lot of concentration. You think it would be easier. There. You can sort of see now from the map that the contouring bit, it doesn't show up so well down there. Hopefully it looks good from in-game too. Yeah, just a little bit of a flub there we can fix. Well, that didn't go the way that I wanted. So you can see where the Minecraft default landscape starts, and then where our little contour thing was made. You can see more of the bridge in the background now too. You Dragon Criminal, welcome in. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep that rock, but we'll leave it there for now. This is just weird. So I think what has to happen here is that we have to create a new line along here. Yeah, I'm still not sure I like the two block high wall there. I feel like that could be better off if it was lower. That would mean pulling this back probably. So that's 1, 2, 3, 2. I guess this part hasn't really been finished either, has it? One, two, three, four, five. Take a cave and add to it and keep going. Yeah, I know the mood. The only problem is that it's a nightmare to get a good wide shots of the build you're working on. That's a really good point. I never thought about that. You'd have to have a massive cavern, I guess, right? So this could still have slabs on it. I just don't think it's going to be 2 blocks high like this. And now that we know what the top is like, we can kind of have the bottom sort of mimic it a little bit. This looks like an opportunity to have like maybe the roots of the tree come down and do something cool. I guess we'll cut this down even farther. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that could be kind of cool to have like a featured tree there. I could add to the trunk, make it a little bit fancier. I might want to push this back as well, actually. If that's the case. What we'll probably do, see how on, actually if I back out of here so you can see what's going on. Working and lurking, thanks very much. Appreciate the lurk, Hugh Dragon Criminal. So you see how these kind of curve towards the layers on this mound that we just kind of did, but this curves around this way. I think what I need to do is have that curve out and adjust this a little bit. So it'll be a matter of coming in here. And then trying to run it around and connect it over to here. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. A little bit straight. Hey, thanks for the sleep, Cosmic. Appreciate it. So that, unfortunately, is a little bit steep, so we might have to separate these out a little bit. Yeah. Like that. I thought Cosmic was going to kill the pig for a second. I was like, what's going on? What did the pig do to you? Obviously, we'll be doing some slabs and stuff in here too. The pig now has a name. Is it Grass Pig? Hill Pig. Look out, Hill Pig. You're in the way. Cool. Oh, this spot. Yeah, that'll work. I don't mind having the wall because it does kind of like make you turn and face this a little bit. So that tree might not be in the best spot. I guess if you're coming up here, you'd see like the roots and stuff. I just feel like you're facing in a weird direction when you come up this road. But I've done it like 3 times, so I'm not going to change it dramatically. Cool. I think. Yeah, you can sort of see, you can even see it in the air a little bit. Trying to line these up right all the way around. But this is just such a strange angle. This might have to get bigger. I might have to, this might have to like come out here and do a different kind of curve, which is fine. Because really, I don't know what I'm going to do with all this space. So to cover it up or add more to it by adding in another layer, probably not a bad idea. What I do want to see, did I bring the bone meal with me? I don't think I did. We get nearly a stack of andesite out of that too. I wish there was more things you could do with the wheat seeds. Doesn't seem to be. Cool. So not bad for some quick landscaping out here just to kind of make things look a little bit tidier. So now, at least when you're approaching the town, it feels a little bit more natural to your left and your right, which is good. This especially actually feels quite good now. Oh, there's nothing wrong with the naming of the pig. It's thematic. It's kind of an in-joke for people that have been here long enough, right? It could have been worse. You could have named the pig not Roof Pig, right? All right, let's put some of these back. Pink shulker box. Oh, that's flowers. That doesn't have a name. I think I need to take some of this grass out and put it in storage. Just to give that shulker box a little bit of room. 2 rows of stacks is fine by me. Now, I don't think, oh, I do have a composter. Couldn't remember if I had one of those set up or not. I think I've just got bone meal over here I can use. Yeah. Cool. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go repair that shovel so that when we come back next time we can do some more cool stuff. So we'll go to the pig farm. We'll do a little bit of a walk. But when I walk, what I'll do is I'll hit it with some bone meal along the way. So maybe I'll bring a whole stack. That should be enough. Could have named it Better Roof Pig Plus. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? I guess we can do this in the rain. Might as well. My frame rates are going to suck, but... Something I've been meaning to do, but now that I've got a bunch of time put in on OBS and setting things up, like I really want to reformat my computer, like wipe the hard drive and just start all over again with a new version of Windows and all that stuff. I hope that would give me at least a little bit more performance above what I have now. It's a lot of flowers, but I feel like that probably looks okay. Just want to have something there for now. Now, over here, this is going to be farmland, so I don't want to put flowers on it necessarily. Because we just have to take it off again anyway. So I'll do a little bit here, though. Just to try and give like a temporary finished feeling. To the approach. Man, they really do jam out the flowers, don't they? Gives a nice border to the road too, right? Yeah. I think we've got enough going on over here. I'm not too worried about it, and that'll be a fun project to do down the line. I think some of these I might take out, some of these tall ones though. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Cool. Let's go repair a shovel. Not enough flowers. I'm not surprised at all, coming from you. There's still so much to be done in this area, but the main focus is really kind of anything in and near Westhill. As there's a lot of, I think I still have digging to do in the rivers over here too. Getting rid of all the sand patches. Yeah. Still a lot of stuff. You can really see it on the map where it stops, like where I've dug out the river and then where it just gets all patchy. And is it weird that I'm the only one that bugs? Like, does that do other people look at Minecraft rivers and go like, why? I know I need sand, I know I need gravel, but why does it have to be so patchy? I mean, I guess it just gives the player one more thing to do, right? So for anybody that's new, every once in a while when I have to go repair my gear, like a shovel or something like that, I usually walk it, just because it's not really a server tour, but it's kind of like a nice way to walk through a lot of the stuff that we've built, you know, over the last couple of years in this area. The mighty Elkhorn is here. just in time to go repair a shovel. Take the sand and the gravel out of the rivers too. I mean, like it's good because you end up with quite a lot of sand and gravel. So like it's a good way to do that and not have to like destroy a desert if you happen to want to build in a desert or do something more permanent in a desert. So sand and gravel at the bottom of rivers is a great resource. Man, I can even feel how dramatically my frame rate improves just from getting into or getting away from that modern or the medieval area. Minecraft rivers are just an invitation to terraform. Yeah, I can see that too. Probably repaired the elytra, but I definitely need more for the shovel. Now that we've got netherite stuff, it takes a lot longer to, or a lot more XP to repair it. Let's not listen to this. Nether flying with shaders, impressive. Most impressive. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, it, for whatever reason, I guess it's just because we've built so much in Westhill, but with the shaders on my frame rate in Westhill, it's not really my frame rate, it's the frame stutter that keeps me from playing with them. That's why I want to wipe the computer and start over again, but there's so many settings and I've got so many graphic card tweaks and stuff. Like it's such a pain when you have to redo all that kind of stuff. There's just so much you have to document before you format. The good news is that a lot of my stuff is on a separate drive. So this computer has got a solid state drive and a regular hard drive. The regular hard drive is where I have like OBS files and like all the graphic design that I do for thumbnails and like all that stuff is on a separate drive. The only thing that's on the C drive on this computer is Windows, games, save game files, but I can back those up and stuff like that. So it's just that when you wipe that C drive, it's just there's a lot of settings that just don't carry forward. And there's like 5 or 6 users on this version of Windows that I have. I don't know why. I don't know how it got set up that way. So I'm not sure how to, like, I've got the opportunity to update to Windows 11, I think. The Windows 11. And I could do that, but I want to do it in a way that it'll format the hard drive. But I don't know yet how to approach that because I've been a Mac user for years. And so the PC is just what I have for gaming. So I don't really spend a lot of time on the back end of the PC. Wow, still 260 to go. 160 to go. Thanks, Cosmic. Appreciate it. Cool. So I think this is where I'm going to wrap it up for the day because I've got a few other things I need to do. during my Saturday. We're going to pass you on to somebody else playing Minecraft, though. And Cosmic has just informed me that a lot of the hermits are online because Hermitcraft has been updated to 1.20. You know what? I feel like Gemini Tay was super nice and sent us a really nice raid a little while ago. So let's send Gemini Tay a raid. They're a lovely, lovely streamer and very talented at building. I'm sure you will be entertained. If you want to come back tomorrow, we'll be back streaming again at 1 o'clock. That's UTC minus 3 hours because I'm in Atlantic time here in Canada. Check out the 2 podcasts that I do, the Spawn Chunks and the Citadel Cafe. They're both free wherever you get your podcasts. You can also check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan, which is where a lot of the support I get for doing what I do. You get to join the Discord. It's only $2 US a month. It renews automatically. And the majority of that that money on Patreon goes towards the creators. So if you have other favorite creators out there, check to see if they have a Patreon page. You can also join the Minecraft server that we have set up on the Patreon, depending on how you'd like to do that. That's a little bit more than the initial $2 a month, but there are different tiers on the Patreon page if you want to check those out. If you have any questions, you can always hit me up on Twitter at JoelDuggan or Instagram at JoelDuggan, although Twitter is probably the better place to ask questions like that because they're easier to publicly reply to. That's going to be it for me, folks. Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your time with Gemini Tay. Bye for now.